Hey, what's going on, Facebook? This is going to be not a shout out, but it will be a thank you. I'm not on the balcony, obviously, and I'm not in front of the building, and I'm not staying outside. I'm actually inside. It's with my banner. It's the African flag and the Filipino flag, and all the buttons that show my political beliefs and stuff. Okay. But anyway, hey Paulette, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you on here. Thank you for showing up. Um, I'm doing it inside today. I'm not sick, so y'all don't be thinking I'm sick. I am not sick, but I am just I don't know what you call it. I'm just doing it from inside, so and it's not even one of those days where I'm going to shout out. Sometimes when I'm inside doing it, I will shout out so everybody in my building can hear me. I'm not doing that tonight, but I just want to give a thank you. Thank you to all the frontline and the essential workers. As always, to the health workers, the doctors, the nurses, the EMTs, the first responders, all of them. Say thank you, and thank you to the transportation people who work in transportation, the longshoremen, the bus drivers, the truck drivers, um, the postal employees, the farmers, the farm workers, those who work in the stores, those who are in the restaurants and the cashiers, uh, just everybody who's involved in some type of essential work. And my actual shout out is for the small, sorry about that, is for the small business owners, the people who are struggling to keep their business open because they can only like serve food to go. And I know a lot of people out there are struggling, the small business owners, they are struggling. Cynthia, hey, what's up? How's Virginia? How's your family out there, Virginia? I called you Virginia. How's your family out there, Cynthia? But anyway, it's rough. So I always ask everybody to say prayers and the prayers and thoughts for all those who've died all over the world. I believe it's like 2 million, and here in the United States it's like 393,000. So yeah, so if you can pray and keep them in your thoughts, that their families and their loved ones and friends, I'm sure all of them would appreciate it, just because we're doing that. um I really do feel bad for the small business owners. It's, if you think about it, if their business fails, then they have to let go of their employees, and then their employees don't have no jobs and stuff. Uh, so prayers and thoughts for all of them. Prayers and thoughts for those who have tested positive for COVID-19 and they're in quarantine, self quarantine, or, you know, people who are having mental stress. It's got to be hard to be stuck in your house and, just be stuck in your house and you just, you start going stir crazy, because some people actually don't leave the house. I'm not one of them. I leave the house at least once a day. Although I think it's been about 17 days during the time that I've been doing this shout out. Today's day 291 that I actually did not go outside. But regardless of all that, Dixon, what's up, Dixon? Yeah. Um, Everybody, please stay safe, stay strong, wear your mask. Whenever I go outside, I wear a mask. I mean, y'all see me when I'm at home or when I'm on my balcony or whatever. I'm not wearing a mask, and I do try to stay away from people. And today I did go out and I went to the store and I wore a mask, and that's what you're supposed to do, and that's what I try to do. And I don't try to do it. Hey, Jeanette, what's up? I don't try to wear a mask. I wear a mask. I wear a mask. I got like a whole bunch of masks every day. I try to put on a different mask. But that's what I'm doing. Like I said, today is not a day that I'm doing my shout out from outside. It's just not one of those days. And I'm not sick, so y'all don't be thinking I'm sick. I am not sick. Okay, wrinkles under the eyes did not make you sick. It's just wrinkles under the eyes to show your age. 72 years old, so I'm entitled to have these wrinkles under the eyes. I hope everybody would ask everybody to also keep in your prayers and your thoughts and to say their names. Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Trayvon Martin, Oscar Grant, Alejandro Nieto, Andy Lopez, Guadalupe Ochoa, Trayvon Martin, okay, I said his, Emmett Till, Elijah McClain, Andre Hill, Eric Garner, Mike Brown, and the list goes on and on. So my granddaughter told me that she saw something on Facebook where the right wing, the Trump people were trying to appropriate, is that the word? Steal, take one of our things, we say their name, and we say the name of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd and everybody, we say their name. And so the right wing is trying to steal, I can't even say the word appropriate right, but trying to steal one of our things that we say about say their name, and they want us to say the name of the Trump woman who was killed trying to break into the Congress Hall, the Senate Hall, whichever one it was, and she was killed by a Capitol Police officer. I have empathy for her. I mean, I have empathy for people who die, period, right? But I'm not going to put her on the same category as our people who have been murdered by the police. Now, I'm sure the Trumpers will sit up and say she was murdered, but you have to look at what happened. She was trying to break into the Capitol building, okay? I feel bad that she's dead, but as always, and I know, Mabel, what's up? Douglas, what's going on? You guys know that if it had been us trying to break in the Capitol building, it would have been more than one of us who had been killed by the police. First of all, and I'll say it over and over again, I don't care what anybody says, if we had been there, Black Lives Matter had a protest, we never would have got past the barriers. They would have shot us down. We never would have got up the stairs and fighting with the police. That's all the cops want is for us to fight them. So if we would have started fighting them, they would have been, like I said before, rubber bullets, shotguns, billy clubs, dogs. Ryan, what's going on with you? How you doing? All of that would have taken place. So I don't care what anybody tells me. There's a big difference between when right-wing, neo-Nazi, fascist, segregationist, white supremacist mount an attack on the Capitol building. Nothing happens to them. And at the end of that day, on January 6th, what happened? 50, 60 people were arrested? And there was thousands of them. It stormed the building. And you can't arrest but 60 people? And yeah, I know that they're going to their homes and arresting them because they see them because they were stupid, put all their faces on on Facebook and Twitter and on the media and all that stuff. That's the only reason why they get busted. But my point is, if it had been us, it would have been a whole different story. So I'm not gonna sit up here and go with that. Say her name. No, I don't know her name. You know, as far as I'm concerned, she was a terrorist. How many names of terrorists do people remember? She was a white domestic terrorist, a white American Christian terrorist. How many names? How many Muslim terrorists do people remember their name? Okay, they don't. So why am I supposed to remember the name of a white Christian terrorist? And by the way, I am a Christian. Okay, so it'll make no difference what people say. So I'm not gonna say her name, and I'm not gonna put her on the same level, the category with our people who are murdered by police. Okay, Breonna Taylor was murdered by the police. George Floyd was murdered by the police. He had that cop kneeling on him for, what was it, 8 minutes and 45 seconds? Come on, man. But, hey, that's how they do us. Y'all know it. I know it. We know it. But it is what it is. But I'm not going to do that. And then who's that's congressman or that senator? He had the nerve to raise his fist? See, that's what I'm talking about, how they steal everything from us. He raised his fist to all the Trump supporters. Like we raise our fist. The Black Lives Matter, we raise our fist. So he going to try to steal that. Everything we have, they want to steal. We can't have nothing without them stealing it. And so I'm not going along with that. He should have put his right hand up with the open palm up for the Nazi salute. Okay, but I don't want to get into all of that. Like I said, I'm not going outside and yelling and screaming and stuff. But you know what? Mabuhay, yeah, the left fist, y'all. Mabuhay, Harambe, Mahalo, Ashe, Shalom, Assalamu Alaikum, Walaikum Assalam, Wakanda forever, all that. And I apologize, y'all, for not being in a better frame of mind, but sometimes you just get into this thing where you just, rather than, say the wrong thing, maybe it's best just to not say certain things. I don't know. But anyway, January 20th is coming up. Y'all know what's happening January 20th. Well, actually, January 20th is also the birthday of a special friend of mine. Okay. But, and I'll be up there and say happy birthday to her. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, not to say her birthday ain't important. It is very important. Yeah, very important. But that's the day when President Biden will be inaugurated. And there'll be 25,000 National Guard troops guarding D.C. And I heard on the radio that some dude from Virginia or something tried to get through a checkpoint. Fake credentials and guns and ammunition. So the Trumpers, the white supremacists, they're going to be trying to come there and disrupt. I really, really want the government to come down on their ass. Because if they're going to come out there and bring guns, then they need to be dealt with as terrorists. There's no damn way that if we showed up with guns, or if Muslims came out with guns, or anybody else of color came out with guns, there's no damn way they wouldn't be trying to shoot us down. So I hope the National Guard take care of business. I hope they understand that their commander-in-chief will be President Biden. Regardless of how people may feel about Biden, and I'm talking about people from the Democrat side, hey, no, he talks and sounds and acts more like a president before he's even been elected president than the whole time when Donald Duck was president. So this is going to be interesting, and I'm up out of here, y'all. I feel strange not being able to do my yelling and all that kind of stuff. Those are all my buttons and stuff. But you know, it is what it is. I'll see y'all tomorrow. If God let me wake up tomorrow, I'll be up here. Hopefully, like I said, God let me wake up. I'll be up here, and I'll be able to do it from outside this time. Maybe. Depending on how I'm feeling and stuff. But I'm still doing it. 291 days, y'all. And out of 291 days, I think there was one day, I'm not sure which day it was, 205 or something like that. I think it was one day I actually forgot to get on here and do it. So I've been just like making sure I try to do it every day. All right, y'all. Peace. One love. I'm up out of here. And, I'm sorry. Today is my nephew's birthday, John Paul. John Paul, happy birthday to my nephew, John Paul, out there in Fairfield, California. All right. Yeah, today is his birthday. Yeah. When you get old, you can't remember stuff, y'all. So forgive me if I be looking confused. Old age does that to you. You do forget what's going on. All right, y'all. I'm finished. Peace out. One love.